Welcome back to RLTW Strategies. We got FOMC coming in 10 minutes. So what I want to do is I just want to record the FOMC session and let's see if we can get some trades. So I already posted a video from this morning on X and YouTube. Let's go ahead and do a recap real quick. So today we are making some profit. We did 20 trades so far already. We're up 861 on the day. Yesterday was 879 and the day before was 1400. So far so good. Let's try not to blow it during FOMC. I probably should just trade micros during FOMC, but we're gonna go minis because I love the adrenaline rush of minis. Let's just be honest, that's what it is. And we'll wait for the Topstep X to update. Do we change to 1,000 tick chart for FOMC? We have yesterday's close up here. We have this. We broke this 100 tick chart, 1,000 tick chart trend. Get rid of the trend line for, you know what? Let's get rid of trend lines for FOMC in 10 minutes. So what's going to happen? What is my mind frame going into FOMC? Well, my mind frame is we have a low on the day. We have a high of the morning. Yesterday we hit an all-time high. How many points is that? From the low to the high, it is 267 points. 50% would be around yesterday's close and the 1 minute opening range. All right, so we'll extend the 1 minute opening range. I'm going to change the color of the full value gap. The full value gap should be OBE by now, but I'm going to keep it on there. And again, that was on the hour. We are on the hour. Where did I get that? On the daily, maybe? That'd be the hour full value gap. We're in the middle of it. We have another one below it and another one below it right down here, which we touched already. So we've recovered all the full value gaps. This next level down here, which is 24,311, there's a small low volume gap down here in this area. Okay. Other than that, on the hour, I don't see any other full value gaps. Full value, fair value gaps. We got one here, but it was visited here, so that one's OBE. This one is visited here, but not to the bottom of it. This huge one on the red candle has been visited already by this price action here. That's why I'm thinking I don't think we're gonna go all the way down here because it might not be priced in all the way. I think that's a better level on the hourly right here. I drew this on the daily. These yellow lines. All this fair value gap got visited with this candle action. Now, this one here, I don't think we're coming down to 23.6. But I really don't think, there's a few of them down here. There's one here. None of this has been visited yet. And I'm going to extend those out, and we got another one right here. And these are very small fair value gaps, but nonetheless they may get visited. All right, that's just the way it works. We got all this unvisited fair value gap down here. So does that mean we're going to drop this low today? No, not necessarily. I do not think when the Fed talks, we're dropping 700. We're not dropping 1,000 points. Could we? Yeah. Will we? Probably not. But those are the only fair value gaps that I saw from this recent climb. So where do I think we're going to go? I think we're going to possibly hit this yellow dotted line here. I'm going to plan for that. I'm going to plan on entering one long contract if we come down to this level 24,300 and bounce. That's what I think. And then we have this intermediate level here that we may come to, and we have this area down here. Yeah, I mean we could come all the way down to here. And this one, we may come down to this area because it's an area of price action, right? Right here, and right here. This is another one down here. This is the intermediate level from this top to this action right here, right? So those are all the ones I see of areas that we may have a reaction to price at that level. Now we're trying to bounce here before FOMC. Now if we shoot up to here, I might short it one contract for a bounce on the all-time high. Okay. Those are the kind of things I'm planning. I'm gonna try to do a short up here if we spike. I'm gonna try to do a long down here if we drop. That is my game plan. Do I think we're gonna move that much? Quite possibly. Am I gonna watch gold? Yeah, I'll watch gold. I'll switch over to silver. And we'll go from there. We will go from there and play it. We got 5 minutes. All right. The goal is not to lose our capital. The goal is to capture whatever capital we can capture from the market. Again, we got the 1 minute range. We got a bearish break that we've been breaking below. We got the pre-market low. We got the day low. Yeah, we got this. I think we're gonna come down to here. We might blow stops and have a slight pullback for a couple days. Because this price action, all-time high in the last few days. But the thing is to watch gold, man. Gold's gonna pop and drop. Or drop and pop. Pop and lock. We got 2 minutes. We got a minute and 10 seconds. 1 minute. The press conference is at 2:30, so if we get a trade in the first few minutes of the release, scalp a position. ES just spiked up the VWAP. 10 seconds. There we go. There we go. It's going to wipe people out from both ends, longs and shorts. $25 basis points. Could have been priced in. Thousand ticks moving down. Let's see what the 100 tick chart is. These are algos. Maybe shorten. Gold sold off, if it popped back up. Let's look at that. Oops, let's not change that. Look at that. And we're back to where we're at. So it took out longs, it took out shorts. Those could be closing long positions. We're above the bearish break. I don't know if we're going to keep it, you know. I'm going to draw my first trend line from the session. See if we maintain it or break it. Gold's going back up. Gold, man. ES is back up. Who would have thought? Man, ES is just gone, man. ES is gone. Are we going to break an all-time high? Let's see if we break this trend line from an all-time high. We rejected from it, so... I mean, how many contracts traded right now? We got 11,000 trading so far in 5 minutes. Look at this. Microsoft's coming back down. We just hit the 1 minute opening range. Microsoft's dropping. Tesla, Alphabet, Nvidia, Palantir popped up. We can come down and bounce to the bottom, to the top of this bearish line right here. Just be patient. Oh man, I wanted to short it. I almost shorted it. Let's wait. Let's wait for a bounce up real quick. I could already been priced in. We touched the VWAP. We're below the bearish. Tesla and Nvidia are dropping. It could have been already priced in. Here we are at this trend line. Bouncing off the VWAP. This could all be priced in. Man, gold. Gold drop, bounced all the way back here. It's breaking near all-time highs, if not already all-time highs. Got 1 minute left on this candle. 36 seconds left on this 5 minute candle. We could pop up to here. If we break the VWAP, hold and break the VWAP. Up 1,000. I wanted that break of the VWAP. Let's see if we pop up to the VWAP and we reject from the VWAP. We could bounce here at this 21 EMA. Tesla's dropping pretty big. Are we going all the way down to where I think we're gonna go? Are we gonna break stops down here? Right? We could break stops. We could bust stops in this area right here. Moving back up. All these people are shorting. Is it going to continue? I think we're going to come all the way down to here. That's what I think. That is 100 points. Because we can bounce here. 3, 4, 11. Where are you at? It's right there. 3, 4, 11. Roughly. Here we go. We're breaking those stops. Do we reverse it and go long? Tesla's dropping. Nvidia is going to bounce off its all-time low, 169. Here we go. Come on. Oh, I had that short. I had that short. Now, where are we going to bounce? We could recover all of this today. Like, this is nothing. I gotta see if we're gonna break this area right here where I assume the stops would be. Here we go. I think we're going to 3, 4, 11. Here we go. This level right here. Such a big level. Maybe not. Maybe there's a bigger one down in 24,285. I'm gonna put an alert, put another alert there, and put another alert there. Let's see what happens. Gold's coming down a little bit from its all-time high. Here we go, we're hitting it. I'm gonna buy 2 on the paper account. We hit 2 levels so far. All right, we're hitting the 3rd level. Almost hit the 3rd level. It might be a good time to go in. Well, I bought that bottom. We're up 600 points on the area that I bought. This is the 3 levels with the alerts. Let's go ahead and move this here. This thing's going all the way up. I'm seeing just destroyed people, and it's going back up before the news. That was just one contract. That's $400 since I posted the update on X. On FOMC, that drop would have been money. All right, closed out. Gold is coming down. Let's see what happens down here. Let's see what happens down here. We could reject right here. God, man, look at that bounce. Look at that bounce. 60-point bounce. Don't chase it. That was a level, man. I knew we were going to come down there. Here we are. We hitting this area. We could reject and come back down in 15 minutes. Let's see what the all right, 50% area is where that pink line is. We dropped 200 points from the high to the low. 200 points. If we can't break above the fair value gap up here, we're coming back down. If we can't break this anymore, then that's crazy. That price action is crazy. That's FOMC right there, fellas and ladies. All right, here we go. Gold popped up but couldn't maintain it. Maybe shorting gold would have been a good... Come on, computer. Here's gold. Look at this. Gold scares me to trade. I might get into it every now and then, but here, rejection off this area. This area right here. Rejection. Coming back down. I'm gonna put another alert. I'm gonna put an alert here on gold. Quick $130 on that pop up. I think we're going to come back up to the VWAP, especially to the bottom of this fair value gap. Now, I entered that trade because I saw what was going on over here, and look at that. We're going to go to the bottom of the fair value gap. This is what destroying people does, okay? FOMC comes out, people were long, or people probably... Who knows? I hope people weren't short here because that would have blown them out. And then when people were shorting all this, if they weren't watching levels, this is what happens. So look at that. When FOMC came out, we were right here in the middle of this full fair value gap. And look at, we are literally 30 points away. And we got this small little... That's just crazy though. It's just crazy how it destroys people. Here we go, 3rd candle. Do we reject down here and then come down? We could come all the way down to this purple line and bounce. 1300 on the day is not bad. Would have been a lot more if I could hold on to stuff and not move my stop.
Somewhat softer labor market, the downside risks to employment appear to have risen. In our S&P, the median projection for the unemployment rate is 4.5% at the end of this year and edges down thereafter. Inflation has eased significantly from its highs in mid-2022, but remains somewhat elevated relative to our 2% volatile food and energy categories, core PCE prices rose 2.9%.
Damn.
These readings are higher than earlier in the year as inflation for goods has picked up. In contrast, disinflation appears to be continuing for services. Near-term measures of inflation expectations have moved up on balance over the course of this year on news about tariffs, as reflected in both market and survey-based measures. Beyond the next year or so, however, most measures of longer-term expectations remain consistent with our 2% inflation goal. The median projection in the SEP for total PCE inflation is 3.0% this year and falls to 2.6% in 2026 and to 2.1% in 2027. Our monetary policy actions are guided by our dual mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people. At today's meeting, the committee decided to lower the target range for the federal funds rate by a quarter percentage point to 4 to 4.25%, and to continue reducing the
24,200.
time frame, 2% inflation.
We're down 1% on the day.
That's return to the 2% goal at least by the end of the exercise.
Thanks so much, Elizabeth Schulze with BBC's. The latest inflation report shows that prices are still going up.
1,700. I don't think we're going any lower than 24,242. This might be where we turn around. I hope I captured some of that. Here we go. We could break this area. The area could act as resistance. We have a minute left on this candle. We could reject up here.
What we do is we ask which is farther, how far is each from
Here's a 3-bar reversal right here. This is what a 3-bar reversal looks like.
we think about those things.
Downward movement,
As I mentioned,
indecisive candle, and then this price action is bigger than the bottom of the wick and the body, I think. There's a good probability that this will drop back down to this yellow line and bounce up. And that could be a solid red candle as well.
we've got a low fire rate,
But
now the hiring rate is very, very low. So that's been a growing concern over the last few months. And it's one of the reasons why we think it's appropriate that we
oh shit.
begin to shift our policy focus toward a more balanced one.
I'm glad I got out of that one. I mean, that's a 3-bar reversal. This thing's gonna bounce back up. It touched the yellow line, like I said. Yeah, look at that. Look at that right there. Man, how much lower are we gonna go? Okay, it broke it. I'm glad I didn't go long. Let's go ahead and move this 100-tick chart trend line. 250 points. We are down 0.86%. It's really not bad. The amount of point movement in between the candles is what is where you can make money. So, I mean, 259 points one direction is a lot of movement, but I mean, you got so many points of movement right here. It's ridiculous. All right, 2442. Can we hit 2442? Yep, we're going down to it. Now, the minute he's done talking, this thing could just rotate to the upside. My gold trade is just getting tore up. We got another level at 36,748. I'm gonna add 10 contracts at that level. Here we go. 242. And we could go here. 24,200. ES could go to 65.80. All that was priced in. That was all priced in. The stock movement, this is where I see us going right here. I thought that was a 3-bar reversal. It looked like a 3-bar reversal. Man, we could reject here at this purple line. This could be a slow grind back up. We just bounced 80 points. 24,300. We got to stay above 24,300. We don't have to do anything. I just think might have to stay above 24,300. All right, 2 minutes, man. We could retrace all that back. That's ridiculous. Oh, it's so strong on the 5 minute. That is 5,000. That 5 minute candle is insane. And here we are moving back up. That 5 minute candle is literally 123 points. Dang, look at that. Look at that recovery. Now it's too scared to buy. Ooh, we're in that fair value gap. Now we could reject here, or we could just keep going. ES could get an all-time high today again. Oh man, it's crazy. All right, let's see. Back to where we started from. Look at that buying up right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. And the minute he stops talking, this could do one or two things. It could pop up, and it could drop. My God. Oh, this is ridiculous. 200 points in 10 minutes. All right, we hit the VWAP. Let's see what we do. So many people are going to try to try to go long here.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, 2,000 on the day. Man, I'm going to have to cut it because there ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm going to keep trading. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video up. Here we are. We're back at 15. What's my ratio? It's terrible. My winning trade rate is 71%. Yeah. Here we are, 29 trades, 2,000 for the day. All right, we're going to call that enough. I'll just continue watching it, but there's no way I'm going to trade anymore. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you like the video, hit the like button and follow me on X. And with that, I'll see you guys later. I don't think I'm going to record any trading tomorrow, so I'll give you guys an update on a post and on X. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.